Hello guys, welcome back to PlayStation Access. My name's Dan, I'm here with Hollie.
Oh my god.
The Dream Team, aka.
Yes.
Now Hollie has been hands-on with Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh my god, they even gave me sea salt ice cream.
It looks like you're shaking
I am.
from this experience.
Like, I've waited so long and it's real and I've played it and I'm super excited.
There's so much going on in this game, so we are going to give you 10 new things that we've learned from Hollie's hands-on session.
Yes.
Hollie, what's the first thing?
Okay, so the first thing, it kind of sounds a bit daft, but the characters no longer swap in and out. So in the previous games, if, for example, like, let's say Buzz and Woody from the Toy Story thing were going to come into your team, you would have to remove Donald and Goofy.
Yeah.
Because you can only have 3. Now I had 5 people running around. So yeah, now you can just have extra people join you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
5 people at once.
Yeah.
Great.
No, well, it's just whoever in that world, particularly because we've seen some Rapunzel from Tangled. We've seen her with us, but you don't have to sub out Donald and Goofy.
So what's the next thing you've learned?
Okay, shock lock.
What is shock lock?
Okay, you can't say it like 10 times fast. Anyway, so what you do is you hold R1, and then what it'll do is you can use like the camera then to target multiple enemies at once. And then once you've targeted them, you can then attack using X or square. And X or square is a different type of attack, and the type of attack is linked to the type of Keyblade you have equipped.
Oh wow, so it sort of lines up the enemies for you after you scan them.
Pew, 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 and like shoot between all the enemies at once.
That sounds great.
It's really good fun if you use it like correctly. You can just decimate the battlefield.
Okay. So is there anything new to the magic point system going on here?
Yes, it now regenerates. So before you used to pick up little orbs, that's how you'd be able to, replenish any magic you've used. But now it's like this little purple bar. So if I use all my magic, the purple bar then sort of slowly decreases. It's basically like a cooldown. However, you can still pop an either if you just want instant magic replenishment so that you can just, keep healing Donald. Because that's the thing we have to do in Kingdom Hearts.
So I need to know about this Game & Watch thing that we have previously talked about.
Yeah.
What more can you tell me about that?
Yeah, so we sort of saw it for the first time, didn't we, at D23 in Japan. So what I've learned today is that actually Sora has a mobile phone because he's, cool kid like the rest of us.
He's down with the kids,
He's down with the kids. He's probably got Snapchat. And actually you'll collect the different Game & Watch games throughout the world. I don't know how exactly. Maybe they're hidden, maybe they're side quests, who knows. But then you then play them from your mobile phone.
So I can see in your notes you've written hidden Mickeys. What does that mean?
So I'm a bit of a Disney aficionado. I've been to Disneyland
You don't say.
a lot. And hidden Mickeys, they're actually all over the Disney parks. So it's maybe if you look at something from a certain angle, there's like a Mickey Mouse ears, like hidden. Maybe if you only go from top down, you see the ears. And there are hidden Mickeys in Kingdom Hearts.
That's great.
And if you're a Disney aficionado like me, that's something that you want to be on the lookout for.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of just Disney and cute. And talking of Disney and cute is the classic Disney rides. So when you're in battle, sometimes a green circle will appear around an enemy with almost like a countdown around it. If you defeat that enemy before it runs out, it'll give you one of the classic Disney ride summons that you can then use in the battle.
It's like an amazing treat for doing well.
It's so cool. Do you remember the pirate ship? It swings back and forth.
Yes, love that.
Well, you can summon that, and then by pressing X or square at the right time, you will then get it to swing back and forth.
That's mad.
Or the teacups, which are one of my personal favourite rides. I even got Rob to do the teacups with me once at Disneyland.
Brave Rob.
He actually had fun.
So tell us about the links in the game.
Okay, so we got to use kind of 2, really, and this is what you're going to see in the B-roll that's playing. One is Wreck-It Ralph, and what's cool about this is it gives you a set number of building blocks, like turret pieces, and using the left and right on the D-pad, you select which one you want. And it shoots like a laser beam in a certain direction, and you can place them where you want. And if the enemies wander into the laser beam, they're frozen in place, so you can then go and attack them. And the other one is the Little Mermaid. So what happens is you're sort
That's
of...
like the complete opposite end of the scale to
it
Wreck-It
is
Ralph.
pretty much, isn't it? But what happens is you jump in and out of the environment you're in, a bit like jumping in and out of the water. But where you jump, it leaves a puddle on the floor. And then when you hit finisher, all the puddles that you've done will explode all at once. If any enemies are in the vicinity of those, they'll all jump up. So it's your job to create as many of these puddles as possible before you hit finisher.
Wow, thanks Ariel. That's really handy to have.
Yeah, she looks nice too. She's just, living her best life.
So I noticed when you were playing the game, you would sort of approach the side of a wall, then it would sort of flash white.
Yeah, and that's kind of a weird one because when I first saw it in the Olympus build, I love Hercules. I just found out you're a massive Hercules Disney
So you love
fan
me
as
some
well.
Hercules.
I thought it was just sort of limited to that sort of section, but actually it's all over the game, and it gives the game, and I love this word because it's not real, some verticality.
I love that.
And now basically, as long as you see the white light flashing at the sort of the base of the wall, that means you can wall run it. All you do is just run up to it, and you'll just automatically start running.
And then the camera sort of comes down behind you, and it's still in that third-person view, but you are running.
Yeah, and then you are literally just like, you use left and right on the analog stick to sort of just jump left and right.
Cool.
It's kind of exciting. It really does add a new dimension to the levels that you're in.
So, also in your notes, I can see you've written down high-pitched voices. Does that mean like Mickey's got a high-pitched voice?
Not just Mickey. So they've obviously put so much, the reason I've written this is because they've put so much into the world. There's so much detail in the worlds now. So when you're in the toy store, you'll find these little balloon carts. And if you hit the helium canisters, they let out gas. And if you run through it, all the characters' voices become super high-pitched for a short period of time.
That's amazing.
Like, it's so daft and it's so silly, but it just shows that how much detail is going in to make the worlds just feel cute and alive, and it's worth hitting everything, basically.
Yeah, from watching you play it, it looks like there's just so much depth and detail to this game. It's going to take ages to see it all.
Hopefully. I mean, I've waited long enough, Dan.
So we've had 9 things to look forward to. Give us a bonus 10th thing.
I mean, this is a very bonus thing for me. A Final Fantasy Easter egg.
Oh, it's the Hollie point. Here we come.
I mean, obviously, you can see from the B-roll now how, changing Keyblades and giving different attacks. And I know a lot of outlets already talked about those. So I have tried to pick out a few different things. So the Final Fantasy Easter egg, when you are in the toy store, there's a Dissidia section. And if you run up to it, they're selling... I still call them Guardian Forces because I'm a Final Fantasy VIII player, but they're selling the statues for them. There's Bahamut, Odin, Ramu, Alexandra, and one other, I believe. But it wasn't Shiva, and I was quite sad.
In my head, what you're doing is just walking over to that area in the game and just staring at the shops, shop windows and all the figures there, just like you do in real life.
Just like I do in real life, apart from they were $123, so I walked away again.
Fair enough.
But yeah, there you go. Those are like 10 maybe different or new things that I noticed, loved, and wanted to share when I got hands-on with Kingdom Hearts 3. It's real. It's actually real.
It's coming. It's on its way. Thank you so much, Hollie. That was 10 things that we've learned from the hands-on session. Stay tuned to PlayStation Access because there might be some more Kingdom Hearts coming up very soon.